snow is falling softly, a blanket pure and white. And on the television, a wondrous sparkling sight. Red Coca-Cola trucks, across a bridge they gleam, with little seals watching like a joyful winter dream. But folks online are grumbling, a curious fussy sound, saying things are different all over this whole town. Now have a Coke and a smile, and shut the fuck up. Yes, shut the fuck up. Have a Coke and a smile, and shut the fuck up. They type their little comments with every single click. It's not the way it used to be, they say it mighty quick. They worry about the future and what new things will bring, instead of simply listening to the cheerful bells that ring. They fret about the pictures and how they came to be, when all that matters truly is the season's jubilee. Now have a Coke and a smile, and shut the fuck up. Yes, shut the fuck up. Have a Coke and a smile, and shut the fuck up. Now Christmas is a time for joy and goodness, pure and grand. Let's not let silly worries sweep across our festive land. Those little seals are happy beneath the moon's soft glow. So let your heart be merry and let your troubles go. Now have a Coke and a smile, and shut the fuck up. Yes, shut the fuck up. Have a Coke and a smile, and shut the fuck up. Oh, a Coke and a smile. Merry Christmas, dear. Yes, a Coke and a smile, and cheer.
Welcome back, guys. November. It's now November 3rd. Halloween is over. God fucking damn it. But at least we can all revel in the fact today that so many Luddites are losing their minds and fully acknowledging that they have artificial intelligence derangement syndrome. Yes, folks, AIDS is in full effect because Coca-Cola had the audacity to once again use an AI video for their ad, showing us precisely, by the way, how much things have changed in the last year. And where they are a year from now, only time will tell. Garrick here says that your anti-Christmas sentiment is showing again. Yeah, it is. I'm sorry. I am not down. Why is it showing your guys' @account though? Right? It's like Parallax is here. Okay. But it's there you go. Let's see here. You're saying that because I'm too cheap to buy my kids the expensive gifts. Do you know what it's like to have a 7-year-old and a 6-year-old? 7-year-old is now almost 8. Okay. They want they it's not even that they really want a lot. Like tonight my youngest daughter was asked me if she could play the Nintendo Switch 2 because she wanted to play Dead Cells. And I was like, hell yeah. All right. It's fine. She likes it. Let's see here. Spherical Man says, I'm all for an AI Christmas, buddy. Aren't we all? Seriously though, why is it showing everyone's username and not everything else? I don't know what's going on. StreamYard's been kind of getting a little weird. A little wonky recently, I guess. Let's see. Let me see how this works out. Can I get this on stage here? There we go. Garrick dropping a $5 right off the bat, buddy. Thank you so much. Can you believe The Force Awakens turns 10 next month. Overall, do you think Disney have been good stewards of the Star Wars IP? I think, like, by and large, for the most part, they've done a good job. Clearly, there are issues with everything. I'm not too sure how I like that. There are issues with some of the stuff. You know, obviously, The Last Jedi, The Rise of Skywalker. You know, that was pretty bad. Solo, you know what? Loved it. Rogue One, loved it. Andor is the shit. Haven't seen Skeleton Crew, Acolyte, or Ahsoka, so I can't talk about that. But I think overall, they've done well. Overall, they've done well. Rational here says, nah, it's like that on YouTube to every stream. That's a new one, because usually it shows everyone's name. Although Garrick, well, he maybe it's a different account. I'm not too sure. All right, let's see here. Fandom Menace sells. Looks like he said Fandom Menace incels. That trailer still warms my heart 10 years later. I unequivocally love The Force Awakens. There's fucking it's unequivocal how much I love The Force Awakens. The Last Jedi is what killed Star Wars in many ways. Hold on here. Frodo Cop says, so the news on Twitter that Jarbo had left was a lie. Wait, what? What did I say on Twitter that I left? I wasn't leaving. I'm just going to focus on a lot of other shit. Let's see here. Garrick for $5, thank you, buddy. Says, but Chris Gore and Critical Drinker say that Star Wars is a dead franchise. Gore even held a funeral. Have you seen his comedy career? Because that's the funniest thing he's ever done, is do the Star Wars funeral, because everyone gave him shit for it. But you got to remember, though, with these guys, giving them shit is kind of like, it's the only way they can come. It really is. It's the only way that they can finish. Like, you have to bully them. There's a couple people that kind of who claim to not like me, but hang on every word that I say. And I think that's what it is. I think they want me to bully them so they can come. I think that's what it boils down to. Music Man here asking, will I do a video on my Star Wars sequels, especially Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker, are horrible? Probably not. No, will I do a video? No, I won't do a video about that. I don't. It's unequivocal. Whatever. Unequivocal. Whatever, dude. Shut up. I don't care. Fucking don't try to like language explain me, bitch. No, it's all good. I won't make a video about that. I'm kind of like, I'm just not interested in, as much as I love movies and talking about them and everything else, I love everything going on. I still pay attention to everything. I just don't, my interest is like gone. Even RJ, our good, sweet summer child RJ, has changed his Twitter profile and his Twitter banner and his Twitter identity because he is currently balls deep, and I mean this so deep, in the K-pop Demon Hunters fan base. I don't even know if he's going on streams as much anymore. I don't even know if that's what's happening. All I know is that, like, he's changing everything. I actually asked him the other day, I said, are you okay? And he's all like, I was waiting for somebody to ask me that, essentially. And it's like, dude, what the fuck, man? I get it, though, dude. I get it. All right, I get it. Okay, I fucks with it a little bit. I understand it. You know, it is one of those situations where it's like, yeah, you gotta, you know, like, your interest. And he even said, he's like, his interests have changed. His interests have... you know, they've done some different shit. And I'm like, you know what, man? That kind of makes some sense, in my opinion. You know, like, I get it. I totally get it. There is a lot that's going on. But yeah, so look, what I wanted to talk about is that Coca-Cola angered everybody once again, right? And it's really funny to me how angry people get, right? These people that spend all day on social media and they're just like, oh my God, Becky, oh my God, Karen, did you see what Coca-Cola did? Coca-Cola put out another AI video. They put out another AI video Christmas special. Can you believe they did that? Can you believe that Coca-Cola had the balls, had the temerity, had the tenacity to go out there and once again do an AI video? Can you believe they did that? I can't believe they fucking did that. Oh my God. Because that's just like, you know, where they are. People are like losing their shit. Let me see if I can find the Coca-Cola 2024 Christmas ad. I want to show y'all how it was, how it was a year ago. I want to show y'all how far we've come, because my friends, we've come a long way. Hold on here. Garrick dropping another super. Thank you, Garrick. Random question. Where do you stand on UBI? I've been thinking about it a lot because of the Amazon placing workers in the robot news. Okay, yeah, so we can touch upon that right quick. Universal basic income, I do think, is an inevitability. I don't know to what capacity. I don't even know if I want universal basic income. I want universal healthcare. I want universal education, tuition-free education at least. But UBI seems like it's going to kind of be the thing. Okay. And but what does that look like? What does that look like in regards? Is it going to be like Alaska, where everyone just gets a check at the beginning of the year, or at the end of the year or whatever? Okay. And so like there's that, right? It's one of those things that I think is interesting. I think we are going to get there eventually. The Amazon situation, we have to kind of talk about that from the perspective that I don't think anyone else is really talking about, and they really fucking should. So Amazon and like Target and like UPS and a bunch of other places laid off a shitload of people last week. And if you were paying attention over the course of the past 2 to 2.5 years, you would have seen, look at the gaming industry in 2023. There was an absolute fuck ton of layoffs in the gaming industry. People were saying it's a crash that's coming. Okay. They're saying that like it's all of this, like it's all bad. What they were doing is they were prepping for a soft launch. Okay. Like they were prepping to be able to survive a potential recession. Something that they almost didn't do in 2008 and 2010 and everything else like that, right? Like all that time, a lot of companies didn't survive. So these companies were starting to soften the blow in case something happened. And then it didn't happen because Biden's policies actually started working pretty damn well. And we had a lot of issue with inflation and the supply chain stuff that was coming off of fucking Trump's policies. Well, I don't want to say the word policy because he never had any, but his actions or inactions during COVID. Now Trump comes on in 9 months later, fucks with everything. Cuts fucking 40 million people off of SNAP benefits. Did you guys know, by the way, that for every EBT dollar spent, every SNAP dollar spent, it generates, I think, around $1.76 worth of income? Like, so there's actually a net benefit for the country to be able to do it. It funds a lot of shit. So if you remove those 40 million people from going and buying a lot of stuff, that means stuff on the shelf's going to stay, right? Dollar Tree's going to get slammed, but Walmart, Target, fucking all those places, they're not. They're going to see a lot less of stuff. And we have to understand here, and I don't care if you're a conservative, you have to understand this whole situation is Trump's fault. And the current situation involving these companies and like laying people off is Trump's fault. And the whole thing with this AI situation, if you want to put it on a blame, is Trump's fault. But the situation with Amazon and the 600,000 workers, people never really read past the headline on that one. If you went and you read the article, it said that it wasn't that they're going to be not like that they're going to be firing 600,000 people. Is that they're not going to be hiring 600,000 people. It is a little bit different. But of course, these companies are still like, they're starting to notice a slowdown. If they're laying people off, they're prepping for something big because they know how bad it's going to be. They know how bad the tariffs are going to be. They know how bad this trade war is going to be. They know how bad Christmas is going to be. And because it's that bad, we are going to see a lot of shit shift. And that shift is all from the Republican Party. And so just as a quick aside, I want them to reopen the government, but I want the Democrats to hold on to the ACA subsidies. And if that is the fight worth having, then that is the fight worth having. Because at least the Democrats out there are fighting back on something fucking finally. And it doesn't matter how many times Donald Trump or Mike Johnson or any of the other chucklefucks in Congress get up there on the media and they're like, oh, it's all the Democrats' fault. It's not. It's the Republicans. You control the executive branch, the legislative, and the judicial. This shit is on your fucking shoulders, you feckless goons. So no, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm not necessarily worried right now. The AI stuff is inevitable. Jobs are going to be shifting. Paradigm shifts are going to be happening. We are starting to notice a shifting of the tides in Hollywood. We are starting to notice a shifting of the tides in the response to all this from Hollywood. And we are starting to see where this whole thing is going to go. Fandom NSLs here says, with the rise of AI across all industries, UBI definitely feels like it'll be on the horizon, depending on how fast it evolves. I mean, eventually, yeah. But I do think they're going to need to find a way to like really make it all work, right? Really make it all work. Let's see. Jess here says, right now I'm worried about AI replacing many jobs and AI videos being used for fraudulent claims happening in the world. There needs to be a better detector, obviously. Like, there is a watermark on a lot of this stuff. But people will always be using it, surreptitiously and using it for illicit purposes. Like earlier tonight, I was talking with Little Movie Perp and I Googled the, Rule 34 of K-pop Demon Hunters. And I was like, oh, Stability AI. They're definitely putting out some shit. So it is a lot that is happening, but I understand your concern. Command Unit here. What's up, man? It says, I rate The Force Awakens below The Phantom Menace, but above Attack of the Clones. I rewatched Phantom Menace 4 times. More if you consider reacts. I mean, okay. For me, The Phantom Menace is the weakest film. The Attack of the Clones has gotten a lot better with age. Revenge of the Sith, like, absolutely slaps. But I like them all. Mo here says, if Matt was successful in his run for governor, he could have been president by now, leading us into a new cult. Yeah, 21-year-old me knew what it was. Mo, also here for $2, thank you, says, that Great Gatsby party Trump hosted is bad ops. They don't really care about optics. You got to understand that. They don't really care about optics at all. Because they know they already have everyone, like, literally hook, line, and sinker. It hasn't changed at all. Let's see here. Rational says, the truth is a consumer will be the deciding factor. That's entirely not true at all. They just won't tell you that it's being used. Okay. It's not like they point out every time CG is being used. That's what it's going to largely be pushed back to. Okay. That's what it's largely going to be pushed back to. It's not going to be the consumers. I hate to say it like this because it's going to make me sound like a dick, but the consumers don't know what the fuck they want. Okay, they don't know what the fuck they want. And they've never known what the fuck they want, which is why they rely on other people to tell them what the fuck they want and to show them what the fuck they want. And that's the whole point. Is like, as long as it's good, as long as it's interesting, as long as it's engaging and entertaining, no one will fucking care. That's what it boils down to. And and that's literally for everything. All right, that's for everything. Look at soap operas. It is schlock ass television. It's terrible television. But it's been on every single day for like 50 fucking years. Why is that? Because people tune in to fucking slop melodrama. You're telling me that I'll tell you what, I'll show you a video collection of some Sora clips and I'll show you exactly why the audience is going to go for it. Also, Fandom NSLs here brings up Happy Zoran Eve. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. He's gonna win. I don't have any doubt in my mind on that one. Cuomo, nobody wants Cuomo. I don't get that about New Yorkers. It's like, you guys have had all this corruption all this time and you want more corruption, But I have a feeling the biggest thing with Zoran is that they are afraid he's going to do good. And I'm curious to see if it works out in his favor. I think he's going to win, but I'm curious to see if he's able to actually enact some change. How do you change? Like, how do you impact actual change, meaningful change in like a city with 12 to 15 million people? Right? How do you go to those like different boroughs and like actually do shit that people are going to feel? That's the hardest goddamn part, and I don't even know. Let's see here. Command Unit here for 5. Thank you. Says not giving money out will lower inflation though. I think the biggest issue here is that people will take out predatory, unsafe loans to pay for stuff. I'm hoping that the credit card companies aren't fucking going insane, but I think that they will be. So yeah, I'm worried about that as well. I'm trying to like cut down on my credit card usage. The vacation fucked me up. It fucked me up bad. And I'm like, all right. And then work has been like so fucking slow. So it's yeah, I get it. I'm with you on that one. I really hope that people act responsibly. But the problem with Christmas, and this is why I want to abolish it. The problem with Christmas is that it's not about family. It's the stress of trying to make sure that your family looks like you guys actually like each other. What I mean by that is it's the pressure parents go through to go into actual credit card debt to make sure that their children have a good fucking Christmas, when in reality the kids maybe want like one or two things that they can actually enjoy in the moment. All right, it's really not that difficult. But these parents, they go fucking broke. They go to like, rent a center. They max out credit cards every year to make sure that their kids have gifts that they don't even play with like a week fucking later because they're worried of being called bad parents. I mean, we have put the capitalism so far up Santa's ass that there's no coming out of it now. And that's why I'm like, again, Halloween is more fun, less stress, right? More fun, less stress. Okay. Because you're never going to get slutty Santa Claus, but you will get, slutty nurses. All right. Let the horn do its work. Garrick here for 5. Thank you, buddy. Says, do you think the Republican candidate for 2028 will be either Vance or DeSantis? Would Newsom smoke either of them? Newsom will smoke either of them. Newsom has a personality. Neither J.D. Vance or Ron DeSantis have a personality. They just don't have a personality. The only thing that I could see really working for J.D. Vance would be if he marries Erica Kirk. And I'm not even making that up. Like, I wish I was making that up, guys. I'm not making that up. It is literally like the only way that would be a thing would be if he fucking hooks up with Erica Kirk. And I think honestly, to some extent, they've already been trying to like lay the groundwork for this. Okay, there was that weird thing the other day about them embracing each other, right? Like, and then this popped up today. This was JD Vance, and not JD Vance. This is Kyle Kalinske had posted this. I don't know where it came from, but look, JD Vance went out there at a Turning Point event and basically like threw his wife under the cross and was like, I'm a Christian. I hope my wife one day becomes Christian. Like, I would love for her to find Christ, but like, that's what I would like. And then then you have Erica Vance or Erica Kirk going like, nothing will ever replace my husband who died 6 weeks ago or 8 weeks ago, almost 7 weeks ago, actually. But I see a little bit of him in JD Vance. I see a little bit of my husband in JD Vance. And you're like, yeah, like I could see this happening. I could absolutely see the two of them getting married in order to basically like, think of it like this. JD's the president, she's the VP, or even vice versa. But they solidify the evangelical vote because that's what they fucking need. Because the evangelical vote is going to be what pushes the conservatives forward. Because I think so many fucking conservatives are going to get injured off of what's happening right now and what will be happening in the next couple of years, that a lot of them are either going to become disillusioned and not want to vote, or straight up just go third party, or maybe even go over to the Democrats. I have no idea. Okay. But what's going to get them together? What's going to get people back is going to be like this big championing of faith and shit. Because that's one of the things that, Christians fear more than black people is the wrath of God. So it really does boil down to the idea that these two, like this pairing, I think they've already been hinting at, right? I don't think Usha Vance is happy. I don't think Usha Vance wants to be second lady. I think Usha Vance wants to take her kids and get the fuck back to India. All right. Like, get away from JD, get away from all this shit. She probably is worried that there is someone out looking to hurt her, which let's hope that that's not the case, and by pairing these two together, it would actually, I think, finally, unravel the existence as we fucking know it. So JD is a personality for couch fucking. That's very true. If Jon Stewart runs in 2028, how cooked would Newsom be? Cooked. Turkey dinner cooked. If Jon Stewart decides to make a run for the border, and if he does, I'm going to be very interested to see what happens, because I don't think Jon Stewart wants to win. I don't think he wants to run, but I think he would run to like light a fire under a lot of people's asses, especially if he starts doing well in the polls. Because I said this on Facebook. I don't know if I said this to you guys, but the Gen Xers need to wake the fuck up. It's your fucking turn. Get the fuck up. Stop being pedantic. Stop crying on fucking TikTok and Twitter. Do something. Because the millennials are coming. We're 10 years away from our time. Gen X is rapidly losing any relevance that they might have. And when millennials get here, oh boy, it's going to be a lot fucking different. But yeah, Newsom would be cooked if he ran. Let's see here. Charlie Kirk is now just a giant meme, and now he's getting cucked in the afterlife. I truly believe that he was the MAGA sacrifice. I said this, I think, the other day, but I stand by it. If there was anyone who could lead MAGA post-Trump, I think it would have been Charlie Kirk. I do. I think it would have been Charlie Kirk. He had the charisma, which is weird to say, but he had the charisma and he had the momentum. He had the momentum to be like the millennial MAGA and to make that work. And now he's dead. And so who's going to lead the charge? It's not JD Vance, no personality. Erica Kirk looks like she's just, trying to get as much as she can while she can. I'm sorry, like days, the body wasn't even cold yet, and she's out there fundraising on his behalf. Pyrotechnics at the memorial. We don't even know if they held an actual funeral. We never heard anything out of the parents, any family members, any relatives of Charlie's. Never said a word publicly. Never said a word publicly. That is the weirdest shit. And so, yeah, I think that there's something going on with that. And I think that's the avenue to get, not Trump a third term, but to keep MAGA alive. Let's see. Spherical Man says, I caught hell for sharing Erica Kirk Vance memes saying, how dare I judge how a widow or someone who loses a significant other mourns. Dude, look, it's gallows humor. All you got to say is it's gallows humor. Okay. Are we living in the Escape from LA timeline? Technically, Escape from New York was first. Maybe. Okay. So Garrick for 5. Thank you, buddy. Says Republican candidates can't talk about affordability or high prices since that means bringing up Trump's tariffs and no one wants to step out of line. Exactly. That's how you beat them. Okay. They can't sit there and go like the tariffs are the Democrats' fault. It's like, bitch, really? Is that why? Is that why you had a bunch of Republican senators cross party lines and vote against Donald Trump in order to like stop the 10% tariff addition on fucking Canada last week? You know what I mean? It's like, come on, guys. They're a bunch of fucking just idiots over there. You know, and the thing here's what I hate. And I mean this for both sides, but predominantly Republicans. The level of contempt that they have for their base is insane. Like the level of contempt. They hate you. Like there's no better way to describe it. If you think Donald Trump likes you, good, hardworking Alabama American, he fucking hates you. He thinks that you're beneath him because you don't have the money to go and pay for a membership at Mar-a-Lago. You don't have the money to be seen as being an equal to him. He just looks at you as being a vote to get what he wants, which is more fucking resources. That's exactly what he's doing. And that's exactly how he treats you, especially if you're a farmer. The farmers lost how much money during Trump's first term because of the trade war over soybeans with China. So then China decides to go start buying from Russia. Fucking Biden went back and worked out deals for soybean farmers and ended up bringing in $12.6 billion last year for soybean farmers. That's $12.6 billion to America in regards to soybean farming. Trump 2025, $0 in soybean farming. So they're going to have to pay out subsidies in order to the farmers to keep them from going under, just like he did before in his first term. I don't understand it. I don't understand how the fucking people can be like this, how they can just fucking go with it and like be like totally okay with it. Parallax here says, and now MAGA right wing is in full civil war. We have Shapiro's group versus Fuentes and Tucker. Shapiro's going to lose. Shapiro's going to lose, man. Daily Wire is on it, like is dying. Nick Fuentes' views are becoming more mainstream, as scary as that is. Because here's the problem with Fuentes. Fuentes, if you've noticed Fuentes recently, he starts talking pretty common sense like. He'll say things that you're like, oh yeah, I mean, I can't like disagree, I guess. You know, I don't know. It's okay, yeah, we don't want to like give money to Israel. We don't want to do that. Yeah, okay. And then he just says something wildly racist, and you're like, fuck, man. And those views are becoming more and more and more mainstream. Okay, how many right-wing influencers over the course of Halloween weekend dressed up in blackface? There was that one right-winger in Georgia that dressed in an SS officer's uniform, ended up getting into an altercation with a woman, hit her in the face with a beer stein. It required stitches. How much of this shit has been happening? A lot. How much anti-Semitism are we seeing? A lot. Right? But then again, also in America, you can't criticize Israel, because if you criticize Israel, you're called anti-Semitic, even though if you can sit there and be like, I have no issue with the Jewish people whatsoever. I don't like the leadership, especially Netanyahu. And they'll still call you anti-Semitic, and they shut you down because that is the fear levels that they have. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It's like that old saying that was attributed to Oscar Wilde, but it wasn't. It was actually like a right-winger who said like, to see, I think it's like paraphrasing. It's like, to see who has power over you, look at who you can't criticize. And that was a conservative, like a right winger, like a Groyper alt-righter who said that. And it's like, fuck, dude, fuck goddamn broken clock, right? Twice a day shit, motherfucker. And it's kind of true. Let's see here. Erica wearing pleather pants to make it look like a couch. The leather was weird. I mean, hot, but weird, Why do Republican women look so good? Even Kirk's wife looks good. Nuts, but good. Man, I don't know, man. I've noticed it too. Conservative women are just fucking, like, a lot of them are fucking hot. And maybe that's why. Maybe they're hot. They've always had that privilege. Because hot privilege is a real thing. I have, like, fat man privilege, which is nothing. But, I get that. All right, Command Unit here says, J.D. Vance did kind of win me over with his Halloween costume being a meme face. Him being an always online guy does help him in the likability department. Not really. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yes, he owned the meme, and it was good. It was solid. It was a solid win. I will grant him that one singular win. But out of every other L that he has taken, don't let that get ahead of you. That's what we're talking about. You can't let that, like that right there. Yeah, it was funny. Good on him for doing it, but don't let it be anything other than that. Let's see. Garrick for 2. Thank you. Says, did you see Trump wants Paramount to buy Warner Brothers? Yep, I did. He likes Larry Ellison. Larry Ellison is now in partial control of TikTok. TikTok will most likely be pushing a lot of right-wing content. David Ellison owning Warner Brothers is, that's going to give him not only, I think, no, Warner Brothers doesn't have a news division, do they? Am I thinking? No, CBS is Paramount. CNN is Warner Brothers. Fox is Fox. NBC is Universal. ABC is Disney. Yeah. I don't know. I think I think Netflix is going to ultimately get it. So, conservative women are not hot. Get over the looks, focus on their beliefs. Dude, my dick doesn't care about their beliefs. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I see a pair of titties that look really good. My dick's not like, I really wonder what they voted for in the election. It's like, I want to cream those things, glaze them like donuts. Calling people anti-Semitic is being used as a dog whistle from people who are just Islamophobic. Dude, yeah, that's the thing with Zoran Mandami coming out of New York. So many Islamophobes. So many. Warner Brothers owns CNN. Yeah, Paramount owns CBS. Yeah, wait, who's buying Warner Brothers? Right, they do own CNN. Thank you. I don't know. I was blanking on that one there. So that would give Paramount, CBS, and CNN. That has to be a conflict of interest. That happens. What happens to Warner Brothers' physical media department if Netflix gets them? It dies. It dies. It just dies. I mean, that's, you dude, Shout Factory announced today that they're closing down their store and that they're merging in with Groove. because they were bought by another company, and that company wants to just go through Groove as being the reseller. So it's like prices are going to go up a little bit. So let's see. A lot of progressives and Zoomers on Reddit want Jon Stewart and AOC. No, AOC, not good. You can't do a representative as a VP. They tried that with Paul Ryan back in 2012. I think Paul Ryan, no, he wasn't Speaker of the House yet. That was John Boehner. But nobody looks at a representative as being anything other than like a fucking tourist. Okay, you got to get him in on a Senate election or a gubernatorial election. That's her. That would. Jon Stewart can do it because he's a media personality, but AOC just being a representative, despite the fact that she's been in now for 7 years, doesn't mean anything, right? Like AOC has got a lot of play, but it's like still she's not there yet. She's not there yet. Did I see Sydney Sweeney at the women's event? I did. Let's see here. Rochelle Ryan and Brandy Love are prime examples of my dick doesn't care. Yeah. I don't care if Brandy Love is all like MAGA, MAGA, MAGA. She's got that little fucking patch of fur above her fucking. Gets me there every time. Well, okay. Shout isn't closing. They closed down their website. They got bought by another company, and they're going to be going through Groove, which is owned by Universal, which is not bad. So all new products are going to go through Groove. So, let's see. Film studios getting rid of physical media will just cause people to go to bootleg 4Ks. I mean, that's already happening. Piracy is fucking mad rampant right now. Like mad rampant over there. You just can't like. It's crazy how piracy is. Dude, like 4 new websites popped up this last week. It's crazy. It's not a phobia when they're out to get you. Yeah, it's not every Muslim is trying to kill every Jew. Okay. And not every Jew is trying to kill every Muslim. Are there extremists that believe that that needs to be done because of some fucking 2,000-year-old prophecy written on the same parchment they wiped their ass with? Yes. Do we need to abolish religion to save humanity? 100% yes. We absolutely need to get rid of religion. All organized religion needs to be just rebuked and dismantled and destroyed. Have your faith. Have your faith. I'm not saying don't have your faith. But in order to really make sure that we start to save humanity, we have to kill probably one of the worst things for it, which is organized religion. You know, people will be fucking good Samaritans on their own. You don't need Jesus to do it. Do I think Kamala will run again in 2028? I hope not. I fucking hope not. No, her book got fucking slammed. Like her book got slammed. Especially the bit about Pete Buttigieg and everything else. There's like, nobody wants Kamala. Like nobody wants Kamala. Well, here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. Rational. The studios would rather you buy from them than a bootleg company overseas. Yeah, the studios would rather you buy from them. However, the issue is this. You have to ask yourself, is physical media bringing in enough money to warrant its existence? All right? Like, really, if Warner Brothers gets bought by Netflix, I'm more concerned about Netflix killing the theatrical experience because I think that would happen first. And there's no reason for Netflix in their business model to go physical media, despite me wanting it. I have the first 2 seasons of Stranger Things on Blu-ray in the VHS box case that they put out. So I have those 2 seasons. I want all the other ones. There's a lot of shit I'd like to buy from Amazon or from Netflix. They're just not going to do it. Not right now. Not right now. You know what I mean? Like really just not right now. They are going to, I don't know, man. Look, dude, entertainment industry as a whole is fucked right now. It is absolutely fucked right now. Okay. Like this last weekend was like the lowest Halloween weekend for a while, but we do have a good month. You got Predator Badlands coming out. You've got fucking Zootopia 2 coming out. You've got, The Running Man comes out. There's a bunch of shit coming out this month. And it's Wicked for Good. Holy shit, that's going to do well. Zootopia 2 is going to do really well as well. So I'm not too worried this month. And even next month, you've got Fire and Ash. But again, movie theaters, I said this on Twitter, movie theaters are effectively like concerts right now. They're like concerts. So they'll get busy when there's something worth seeing. Until then, they might as well sit empty. They might as well sit empty. Matt will be the first one in line for Frozen 3. No, God, no. I'd rather die. I fucking do not like Frozen. You guys all know that shit. I've said that for a long time. Mo, you didn't know there's a Zootopia 2 coming out? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any fucking sense. How do you not know? I'm trying to make sure if I missed any of the super chats here. I think I got all of them. If I missed one, let me know. I kind of want to get over to the other side. Okay, here we go. Command Unit says, to be honest, I'm seeing more Jews from New York here recently, so I guess it'll be a trend. Yeah. I maybe there's there's a lot of people thinking that, that they're going to leave New York if Zoran Mandami wins. And I'm like, I think some people will absolutely leave. But where are they going to go? Where are they going to go? Texas, Florida. I mean, all right, these would be like New York Democrats moving to fucking Texas. You know what I mean? And so it's like New York Democrats are going to vote blue, baby. And if enough people move, eventually things will change. Never mind the redistricting efforts undemocratically being done by Texas in order to try to secure them 5 extra seats, which, by the way, if you're in California, vote Prop 50. Let's see here. Mick BTN says, have you noticed that the theaters have been releasing classic films recently? Almost like they're desperate. Yeah, it's true. I mean, you got like the Back to the Future 40th anniversary release, which is cool. It's in IMAX, which is cool. Sinners came back out this weekend. K-pop Demon Hunters came back out this weekend. And that did pretty well, though it wasn't as big as it was back in August. So all of these movies are coming out, and newer movies are just kind of like falling by the wayside, right? Like Shelby Oaks will probably be on digital in the next couple of weeks. The Black Phone 2, it's a Universal. It will be on digital probably by next week. There's like a lot that is like, it's just not keeping the theaters as afloat right now. The 2 top films right now are literally 2 Japanese anime. What is it? I know it's Chainsaw Man. And what was the other one? Is it Demon Slayer? Well, yeah, Garrick, movie theaters have shown classic movies for decades, but not to this extent. Not to this extent. They are showing more and more and more. And I'm not against that, but they do it because it is cheaper to get, right? You can exhibit a movie like that. You could probably get it for like $150 a week is what we were fucking getting our movies for. Right, when I worked for the discount theater in LA, we were getting, when we did the cult film screenings, we got that for $150. That's what we rented the print for, right? So it was like $7 a ticket, I think, for that, like 150 seats. So maybe $1,000, right? But the company gets $150. So they're not getting as much money back. It's more of a bulk purchase, I believe. So. Let's see. It's more of the conservative Jews moving here. You notice them instantly because they bring large American cars with them. Well, hey, man, have at it. Enjoy. I don't know. Command Unit, I've never asked you, what is your stance on BB? Like, where do you sit on that one? I'm just kind of curious. Not that I want to dive into the conversation for too much, but I'm just kind of genuinely curious here. What, where you stand on that one. So, okay, while we're figuring that out, feel free to immediately remove certain people, which is really funny because this particular person was yelling at me while I was on a live stream earlier, saying that I'm a terrible person, that my children are critics, which is pretty funny. And yet here they are. They can't stay away. It's so weird. It's so fucking sad. Let's see here. YouTube's free film section has been pretty good. I haven't seen. Oh, right. Parallax is right. Yeah. You had Regretting You and Black Phone 2. That's right. Yeah, Regretting You just was like, I don't even know. I'm like, okay, it's got fucking McKenna Grace and the kid from Black Phone. Say, hey, the kid from Black Phone is in both of those movies. So he's in the number 1 and number 2 movie this weekend. And they started filming How to Train Your Dragon 2. So that's kind of based. All right. Wow, here we go. Why have the Democrats been slow in endorsing Zoran Mandami? Israel. That's why. It's that simple, right? I wish it was. I wish it wasn't. I wish it was something a bit more nuanced. It's not nuanced. It's Israel. The Democrats, just like the Republicans, take a lot of money from what's it called? For like AFPAC? Is that what it is? Right. And they all take money from that organization, and that organization does not want Zoran Mandami to win. It's the reality of it. So they're slow to endorse him because they don't want to piss off their donors. You have to remember that when in 2010 the Supreme Court ruled in favor of Citizens United and allowed for unlimited corporate and personal spending because you could it's under the guise of free speech for political advertisements, that these organizations just started flooding the market with shit, flooding the market with donations. So there's a lot that is like, it's all corruption, in my opinion. So, APAC, thank you. Why did I say AFPAC? I'm thinking AFLAC. Right, the duck. Fuck, I'm tired. Zapier says, and it's that fact that he is bucking the Democrat establishment, which is billionaire friendly. Yeah, I mean, especially in New York, right? So there's that too. All right, we got Command Unit here. Thank you. Says never voted for him. BB Netanyahu, that is. I have studied Israel politics though, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I mean, do you think he's going to end up getting reelected, or do you think he's going to end up getting, fucking torched? Because like, I don't know what's going on with that, but I've heard like things could be happening. You know, I've seen chatter of like maybe he's going to finally be out of there. Because obviously this Gaza thing is going to have this. Look, dude, this Gaza thing is a black eye on Israel. It's an absolute black eye on Israel. So, Parallax says once he wins tomorrow, hopefully that change will happen to the party. It can't just be the win. He's got to actually prove that it's something that can happen. Okay. He's got to prove that it can work. The fact that like an early 30s Ugandan Muslim guy, right, has fucking completely broken the system in regards to that just goes to show you that people are wanting a change. People are absolutely wanting a change. And that is going to be by to some extent, the Trump effect. The Trump effect is going to push people really to want change. And it's going to push them further and further away from the fucking establishment. So there's that. But all right, let me find this thing here. Okay, I'm trying to find. There we go. Okay, so let us move over here. Now that we're 50 minutes in, and thank you guys, by the way, for the super chat support. That's awesome. Thank you guys. It was a bit of a light month last month. I just didn't do a lot of streaming. I appreciate the support. So, yeah, and by the way, I am trying to get back in. Probably, I'm going to be talking more about Patio commentary this week. I'm lowering the price of the reviews. I'm just going to watch them and talk about them. I'm not going to be doing like the full history. Just going to be talking about them. Probably going to be like maybe $25 for that one. I have some bills that are due and work is getting a little slow. So I got to hustle where I can hustle. So I'm just putting that out there. But okay. This is the Coca-Cola artificial intelligence video, their Christmas card from last year. Oh, sorry, real quick. Let me get this one. Okay, Commander here says, could go either way. Honestly, he still enjoys a lot of support, and I could see him forming a national unity government to stay in power. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me if he did something to stay in power. I mean, the guy's kind of been in and out of power for a long time, but he is in his 70s now, so that's going to be a thing. Anyway, this is the Coca-Cola Christmas Secret Santa, the AI generated Christmas ad from a year ago. All right, I just want to show you this as a primer. So that is the one that they did last year. And that pissed off a lot of people, right? That really pissed off a lot of people. But it still actually looks not that bad, right? I mean, for a year ago, if you've been following anything going on with this shit, it's been kind of crazy. But this is the one, this one should be the one that they released today. That looks remarkably better. Did they use Sora 2 for this new one? I don't necessarily know what they did, but we can look into that. Yes, fantastic AI work by Brandon. Good to see his work is paying off. Real artistry here, Brandon. Real artistry. Props to your mom for supporting you. Anyway, no, I think this is really well done. People are losing their shit over this, by the way. They are absolutely losing their fucking mind. And I'll show you guys this here. This is the discussing film post on it. Okay. Here we go. Coca-Cola's annual Christmas advert is AI generated again this year. The company says they used fewer people to make it, saying we need to keep moving forward and pushing the envelope. The genie is out of the bottle and you're not going to put it back in. And Nicholas Diorio here, who's actually a friend of mine, says that, right? Corpse King says, would the majority of people crying about this video even know it was AI unless they'd been told? And the answer to that is no. That is absolutely true. There is no way people would have known that it was AI unless that they were fucking told. Okay. They need to fire the person that made this immediately. Even the roads are different. It's what are they looking at here? The roads, like they're traveling around. Like, did the guy not realize that they're traveling around to different? There's a fucking sloth. Okay. A sloth is not like a northern creature. I don't know why they had a sloth in there, but they had a sloth in there. Okay. But this is a good change, a good post here, right? Once again, millions and millions of free views from all the attention 10 years from today, once they've been doing the same ad for several years, charting and capturing the development of AI video by actually using it to produce high quality ads. This whole thing will go into advertising history again, as being an early innovator is well played. All right. And so here we go. This is insane. This is 2006 Coca-Cola ad directed by Naji Noda with music by Jack White and aired just once. It's all shot on film in a single take with no CG. The snapshots are all real, similar actors standing still. So this, I mean, like, I'm not going to play it because Jack White. I don't want to get fucking claimed, but, you know. Here we go. Comments like this are making me want to permanently swap to the True Artist soda. Yeah, fucking Pepsi. Jesus Christ. Multi-billion-dollar transactional corporation just can't afford to hire actors, artists, musicians, etc. They've got about a $292 billion market cap. It's so fucking funny to me, right? Like, here we go. This person here, it looks horrendous. It actually didn't. A lot of this, it looked really good. 2025 AI slop, cheap Coca-Cola commercial, never be 1990s festively warm and comforting. Yeah, nothing else is like that. They haven't done it in so long. Right? Just all this shit's fucking funny to me. It looks good, but not gonna lie, the way it feels is so different. I feel like the essence of Christmas is not there. I mean, that could also be a situation where Christmas in and of itself has felt different in the last couple of years. Anyway, I just find it to be really, really, really funny. Here we go. They didn't just throw out the magic. They stomped on it and made sure they could never capture it again. They removed people from the ad this year, so the uncanny valley of AI wasn't noticeable. I mean, that's probably accurate, but Coca-Cola has always, involved animals. So that was interesting. By fewer people, they mean they just use one person, which is not true. You can see so much work went into that. It wasn't just prompting. It was a lot of other stuff that went into it as well. Command unit here says, I did feel a strong uncanny valley effect from it. I'm curious where. I mean, was it the animals or was it the trucks? Because sloths are cute. Sloths are cute. Yeah, I'm not knocking the sloth. All right. I'm just pointing out the fact that it is. Now, here we go. We can find out more about this because The Wrap actually did a full article. How Coca-Cola made its AI Christmas ad with 5 specialists tackling 70,000 clips beyond simple prompting. Okay. Actually, I don't need to. I can just show you that. There is a video that they put out showcasing it. Hold on. Let me go back. Okay, share this tab. So this is Coca-Cola holidays are coming behind the scenes. So this is taking us through what the making of this commercial. So let's see.
Hello, friends. Today we are going to look at something very special because, they're coming, the holidays.
Welcome to the making of the Coca-Cola 2025 Holidays Are Coming ad.
It really feels like this work is, actively shaping.
Wait. Dude, this is fucking Google Notebook LM. Those are the podcast hosts for Notebook LM. What the fuck? Hold on. I'm on the right page, right? Oh my God. They even used AI to do the voices. Holy shit. Okay, let's go back. Oh my God. Dude, they doubled the fuck down.
Hello, friends. Today we are going to look at something very special because, they're coming, the holidays.
Welcome to the making of the Coca-Cola 2025 Holidays Are Coming ad.
It really feels like this work is, actively shaping how storytelling is evolving. It shows Coca-Cola really reimagining the creative workflow, especially in this AI era.
Holidays are coming, holidays are coming, holidays are coming, holidays are coming, holidays are coming. 'Tis the season, watch out.
The look they settled on is really interesting. They tried a few things out. But they landed on this super expressive hyper-realism, really cinematic scenes.
I mean, it looks good.
The big question is probably how a tiny team, like 5 specialists, how they managed to churn out and carefully refine over 70,000 video clips.
70,000.
In just 30 days. That level of precision suggests the team had to go way beyond just simple prompting.
Yeah.
Shaping the animals, getting the texture right, those big sparkly eyes.
Exactly. Okay, so let's get into the this customized workflow they built.
Right. So it basically starts with generative image models. Then it moves into these, well, powerful video models for the actual animation.
Okay, I think this is VO3. If they're writing
There's
on the
still a
screen, it's
little post, color
VO3.
tweaks, quick cleanup. But the big shift is clear. What we used to fix at the end, we're now building right from the start.
Post-production is the new pre-production. Advanced reasoning models let artists plan and solve them early, and making scenes feel real before production locks in.
Last year was different. Extensive post-production fixes were required. Wheels looked like they were sliding instead of rolling. Physics needed correction. Logos had to be adjusted and repositioned. Now AI is enabling creators. What used to be patching at the end is now designing at the start.
And they needed a big toolbox
Whoa, look
to
at
handle
that.
70,000 segments.
Look at
A
that.
whole
Look-
suite.
Oh my God. Hold up. Yo, look at that. Okay, so they, holy shit. So they did VO3, Kling, Pacto, I'm unfamiliar with that, Luma AI, Kriya, Higgsfield, Flux, Runway, Sora. Comfy is how they put it all together. That was the, if I can show you guys that here. They built the Comfy UI. There we go. So this is what they did. This is, if you look up Comfy UI, you can do this with AI prompting. You can run these like fucking boxes together. They do this with UE5 as well. So they're built, I forget what it's called. So they did that. This is how they put it all together. Oh, it's fucking insane. That's fucking insane. Like, I mean, VO3, dude, Sora, VO3, Higgsfield, we can take a look at some Higgsfield shit here in a little bit if you want. Kling is pretty decent. Surprised no Halo. Halo, whatever you want to call it. Kriya's getting pretty good. Flux is one that I haven't heard much about recently, and I said I've never heard of Pacto. But Runway, I'm hearing some decent shit about. Wow. I mean, I thought it was all fucking VO, man. I knew that they did some post touch up on it, obviously, but it's like they really fucking went all out with this. I don't think you can make the argument that this was just done with one fucking person. This was just a prompt they put together. I hate that fucking argument because it's so goddamn stupid. It's so fucking stupid. They literally sat there 70,000 video clips in 30 days between 5 people. That's a lot of scrubbing, and that is a lot of generations. And yeah, it's really fascinating.
70,000 segments.
A whole suite.
Combining human creativity with AI to turbocharge expression and imagination, giving creatives more freedom, speed, and control than ever before.
I can't believe they used Notebook LM for that. For those of you, again, if you don't know what Notebook LM, I'll show you guys. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. I'll show you mine. Oh, well, I'll find one that's not giving away something I'm working on. Let's see. Here we go. Let's do this one here. All right. So, I was working on learning SCP. If you know anything about SCP, right? I just grabbed a whole bunch of information, threw it in here, and then had it work on a deep dive source about it. I'll tell you what, we'll do a video. We'll just generate that. I'll show you this. This is kind of interesting. So, okay, so this is the deep dive.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive, the place where we take complex, source-heavy topics and distill them into actionable, captivating knowledge.
Try to be here.
Today, we are strapping on our fictional Level 5 clearance badges and diving into the deepest levels of collaborative dark fiction, the world of SCP.
Right.
Secure, contain, protect.
That's right. And specifically, we're looking at, a guide.
So again, it's like that's exactly what it was, right? That's exactly what. No, Mo, Parallax is just he's trolling. Okay, I know his dirty little secret too. Here, check this out. This is kind of cool. With this, look at this. I can do interactive mode. Okay.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive, the place where we take complex, source-heavy topics and distill them into actionable, captivating knowledge.
Glad to be here. Oh, wait, someone wants to join. Hey, go for it.
Hey guys, really big fan of the show. Thank you for hosting. I'm just kind of curious, like, what ultimately is like the allure of SCP? Why do people like it so much?
Oh, that's a fantastic question.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
We really appreciate that.
And it goes right to the heart of why we're doing this episode.
Yeah, the allure is fascinating.
If you look at the source material, it boils down to two things, really.
First, it's the narrative potential.
Even the simplest anomalies, like SCP-173, tell a story.
It wasn't just a spooky statue.
That number, 173, immediately implied a whole universe.
172 other terrifying, weird objects.
It created this instant, massive fictional backdrop.
A universe that feels terrifyingly organized.
The second part
See
of
what
the
I'm
allure...
talking? What I'm talking about here is like, you can do that. You can do this right now, like legitimately. Like you go notebook dot, what is it? Hold on, notebooklm.google.com, and you can just put in a whole bunch of shit, and you can get it. Now they've even got the studio here. They're doing a. Hold on, I have another one. I did a video on another one. Is it? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Okay, I was trying to figure out like analog horror storytelling. Okay, so again, I kind of put it in here. Creating. I listen to these for work, by the way, right? So I listen to these while I'm at work and I'm driving. It helps out. So I can. Here we go, full screen. This is a video they put together. They made this in like 10 minutes.
So what we're going to do today is pretty cool. We're going to take a massively successful digital storytelling formula, crack it open, and see exactly what makes it tick. And, more importantly, how you can do it too, using the power of AI.
And that brings us to this central question, right? How does one YouTube channel, Apocast, manage to create this endless sense of dread with basically just a voice and some static? It's an absolute masterclass in atmospheric horror, and we are about to pull back the curtain on how they do it.
Yeah, Apocast's success is anything but random.
This is a guy
It's
that I've
actually
been
the result
listening to.
of this incredibly well-oiled system for manufacturing fear. You could almost call it a narrative engine. And that's our goal here today. We're going to reverse engineer this engine and hand you the complete blueprint. The whole
They made this complete with all of the graphics, right? They did an entire fucking PowerPoint presentation in like 10 minutes. And you can just listen to it and you can watch it. And you can download it and you can upload it to YouTube. Like holy shit. You know what I mean? Like video essayists are about ready to get wild. Here we go. Command Unit, thank you for the 5. Surprised you haven't mentioned Albania's AI minister giving birth to 83 other AIs expected to aid or replace other ministers. Honestly, I haven't been following it. I should. I'll tell you what, I'll look into it, but I haven't. So yeah, this is what I wanted to show you guys. We're not going to do the whole thing. What is this again? This is Notebook LM. I will, look, I will say like you can, so what I do is you can go to like Gemini or something, right? And you can have Gemini do a deep research paper on a topic, and then you can export that to Google Docs, and then you can have Google Docs. You can then have Notebook LM import that Google Doc file into that, and then create the notebook, and then create the audio file and everything else. And you can even ask questions about the documents that you upload. You can have up to like 300 sources. It's fucking insane. It's like, honestly, like for certain things, it allows me to like learn so much faster, right? It allows me to learn so much fucking faster. And I think that's just so fascinating as we get into like further into this world. Like it's going to show us exactly where people are going to be able to like, I think maximally optimize their education. Okay. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of the whole point. Is like it's one of those things where people will be able to really optimize how fast they learn, what they learn, and everything else in the process. It is truly kind of a sign of the times. It's crazy shit. Thoughts about the heist at the Louvre? Dude, those guys were in and out with like what, $100 million worth of fucking jewels and shit. No one knows what's going on. It's crazy. It's crazy. I haven't looked into it too much. I was just kind of laughing as it was happening. But I mean, I hope they find. I really hope they find. because that's just wild to me. It's just super wild that they were able to pull that off, and do it as well as they did. It's tragic beyond belief, and I really hope they find everything. You know, I mean, you can joke about it all you want because it's pretty fucking funny to joke about it, but it's very it's very interesting. So. All right. Let's see here. This is for 5. Thank you, buddy. Says, what about the AI art controversy in Mortal Kombat Legendary Collection? What? Oh, I heard something about that. Let me take a look. Let me see if I can find that. That was like a really bad Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection AI art. Yeah, let me see here. Okay, do we have photos? Because I don't really just want to watch some crap ass YouTube video on it. Unless there's like a short. Because all these ones here are just like, fucking oh my god. Okay. Well, let's see this one here.
I hope you guys have been well. So it seems like Mortal
on.
Kombat can't catch a break these days. Not only has there been disappointment regarding the latest Mortal Kombat title being MK1, but it's seeping and spreading into areas such as tournament quality ranging from Final Combat, the HBO streaming fiasco, the overall community being left in the dark regarding what's to come in a future update, and now recently Warner Bros. Announcing the Mortal Kombat series is up for sale. I'm not sure what's been happening to Mortal Kombat lately, but the reputation has been taking a hit. This isn't to put the whole blame and focus on one aspect. It seems to be a little bit of everything that's been rubbing people the wrong way when it comes to MK's recent.
Hold on, does it even talk about that? Here we go.
In viewing pages in those guides, we're getting to see the game's artwork and game images being a book in front of you. It used to be so cool to me, just admiring the character art and designs. That was one of the great appeals. But now in this book, and I'm not saying it's all bad, I'm sure they put a lot of work into it, but if I were to go through the pages and my eyes were to get hit by this abomination of whatever you want to call this AI slop, I would be furious that I dropped money thinking I was going to buy something that's supposed to make me reminiscent about Mortal Kombat through what I was thinking would be a quality product. And it seems like us MK fans can't catch a break these days. I mean, I'm reading what people are saying here about this book, and a lot of people are disappointed. Why does this book have any AI images in it at all? There's so
Yeah, I
many
mean, I do
talented artists
agree.
out there. They couldn't find.
Holy shit. Now listen, I obviously pro AI. Duh. We've talked about this now for years. I will say this. This is unacceptable. This is absolutely unacceptable because all of those character images are going to all be in high resolution. So why run them through an AI upscaler? Which is what they did. They ran through an AI upscaler, or they tried to fix something, and they all look like weird flipper babies. So I don't know what's going on with that, but obviously that's bad. They shouldn't do that 100%. That's fucking stupid. Command Unit here says AI ads need to stop abusing the bloom. Well, I would argue that a lot needs to stop abusing the bloom, but one of the things that's going on with all that is it's the depth of field, man. People like depth of field. I love depth of field. So that's where you get a lot of the bloom from. It's going to be on the fucking it's going to be on the vignetting on the sides. Another reason for that is because of like the way that our eyes are round and we're perceiving a flat image. So having that bloom on the outskirts does kind of help set the focus, if I recall correctly. But yeah, you could, it is what it is. Rational over 2, thank you, says, thoughts on the news regarding David Harbour. Yeah, so I was reading about that yesterday, and I read the Daily Mail article, and I'll tell you what, like, they never said. They never levied any accusations. They never levied any accusations at David Harbour. They just said that it was Millie Bobby Brown, and there was like pages and pages of complaints against David Harbour. But the two people still follow each other on Instagram. The final season drops next month, and they're putting in theaters, and they're hoping for a big turnout. I think I might actually try to go see it in theaters and everything else. And so I don't know. Now, my question has a lot to do with the fact that Millie Bobby Brown was getting a lot of shit for a while. Okay, before they started filming season 5, she got married to like Bon Jovi's kid. And she was like 20 years old. I think she was at the premiere. I forget which movie it was. But she's like blonde and she's looking like she's like fucking 45 and she's like 20. You know, and so there's been a lot of like questions that have been raised about Millie Bobby Brown, about partying. I mean, there's obviously the Drake scandal from back when she was like a teenager and like apparently maybe allegedly hooking up with Drake. I don't know how true that is. I hope to God it isn't. That's disgusting. So there's all of these things. And so what I'm wondering, because if you remember, like she came out and like made a statement about like bullying or whatever. I wonder if David Harbour, you know, was like doing like that tough dad love shit, right? Of like, but maybe in a bad way, like, you know, maybe he was trying to be, and I don't know. I'm speculating and I don't know what's true or what's not in the situation without any details, which none were provided. You can't even necessarily believe it. Daily Mail is a tabloid. It is a rag. The thing is, Lily Allen put out an album criticizing David Harbour. Apparently they had like an open marriage or something, or he cheated on her. None of that's good. Also, none of our fucking business. You know, and if the fact that David Harbour has known Millie Bobby Brown since 2015 now, so 10 years, right? And he was like looking after her when she was younger as a newbie in the biz, you know, and everything else. Maybe he overstepped. Maybe he was like trying to be your dad. Maybe he said some shit that he shouldn't have said, you know. But we'll have to wait and see when they start getting into the marketing and the interviews for next month, what happens with that. In the meantime, I have so much trouble believing like all of this shit without fucking concrete evidence. But just reading like Twitter and reading fucking Reddit in response to this, it's like, people just came with claws, man, right? It's like, oh, I always knew he was a piece of shit. And you're like, you don't fucking even know the guy. Like, you don't even fucking know the guy. You don't know her. You don't know anything, but you just want to respond to it. And that's the biggest issue here. Like, again, same thing with like the anti-AI people. There's no like, I think they're coming at it from a place of like love. You know what I mean? Like they want to make sure that people's rights and their work are protected. And that's a good thing. But they also like fail to understand like what they're talking about. I think in regards to like, not everything is as black and white as a lot of the anti-AI people make it out to be. There is nuance there. I've seen some of the more hardcores on Twitter start to actually like ask to have those more nuanced conversations. I think they realize how much they've been feeding into the bullshit and how much they realize that the entirety of the industry is changing before their fucking eyes. And they've got nothing. They've got to figure out a way to work with it in order to sustain themselves down the road. One person in particular, I'm not going to say their fucking name, but I finally blocked them yesterday. And not who you're thinking of, it's a different person. But this guy actually went out on Twitter a while back and equated Gen AI to basically child grooming. And I'm like, you are a deranged fuck. You are a deranged fuck if that's what you're out here trying to fucking push. And you can tell he's so wrapped up in his own Twitter fucking echo chamber that like he doesn't understand what he's saying. And I get that he's an artist and that he does background, you know, he does concept art and things like that. And that's where he gets his job. And, you know, hey, I don't want him to lose his job. I want him to be able to work and have healthcare and everything else. And I totally support that. But at the same time, technology is rapidly evolving in a way that is getting outside of your control. And that makes you uncomfortable. And that's why you're afraid. And then what that fear mongering does is that fear mongering amplifies itself online. People retweet it, they repost it. They don't think critically or logically at all. They hype themselves up. They think that they know what's going on. They don't. All they do is just read Twitter, and that's not news. That, you know, headlines are not the article. I'm sorry. Headlines are not a key indicator of everything. I'm sorry. We all do it, but it's just, we have to be clear about that. That is just a way to convey a hot take versus literally anything else. And yeah, people, I think, overestimate their intelligence on the subject matter. I think they don't look at it through the lens of actual creativity. That Coca-Cola ad, 70,000 video clips, distilled down from a multitude of different AI video, companies and softwares. And we saw something that was way better than last year, way more interesting than last year. Yeah, they didn't have the humans. That part was changed, obviously, because I don't think we're 100% there yet. But they did this in a month. They did that in a month, and that looked pretty decent. So just imagine when this stuff becomes way more available and way different, in the editorial pipeline for movies. Wait for a director to go, man, I really wish we would have put this in the shot. I guess we're going to have to go back and do reshoots. And someone's like, no, hold on. I can just add it in with AI, and they add the thing into the shot, therefore saving the company a lot of money. I hate to say it, but what's going to save Hollywood is actually going to probably be a fair amount of artificial intelligence, because it will cut down on the VFX cost as well as the length of time to get these things done. That's what James Cameron is saying. A lot of other fucking people are starting to get on board with that. And there you go. I mean, there's no other thing. I can talk about this literally until the end of fucking time, but it's been more and more proven every single day. Now, listen. There's a subject of the fucking data sets, okay? Anthropic just dropped like $1.5 billion to pay for pirated material, copyrighted infringed material, not the training data. Not the training data. It's an entirely different argument. Because the judge said that if they bought the book legally, they could ingest that into the machine and train it that way. And that would be the thing that they didn't do, is that they downloaded everything and they held it on a server. That's why they had to pay out $3,000 per book, equaling $1.5 billion. So just think about that for a hot second. All right. The victory wasn't over the training data. It was how the data was acquired. So what are you more upset at? The stuff that's on the open web that got scraped, right? You want people to again, if you can show actual harm, I think you should probably be compensated. I think there should be regulations on that 100%. I've said this for years now. I've been saying this, but at the same time, it's like, well, that door is open. It ain't shutting. It's been nailed open by a president that doesn't understand the technology, at least on the crypto side of things, and has all these for major corporations that are paying him a lot of money to kind of look the other way while they fucking supercharge all this shit. Because we have to. We are in a new AI Cold War against Russia, China, Saudi Arabia, North Korea, Iran, and we can't stop. So we'll have to wait and see. But everything is moving at a rapid pace. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, okay, let me kind of just catch up here. H-Bards, hey, what's up, man? I'm so sick of the Scream 7 hate. Everyone who boycotts it is seeing it, especially RJ. Yeah, I mean, the trailer looked fucking fine. The trailer looked fun. It looked like it's going to be a lot of fun. Obviously, you're going to have the people that are out there that are going to be pissed off, and they have every right to be. And if they don't want to go see it, then they shouldn't go see it. But the normie Scream fan is going to go. And yes, H-Barts, yeah, that's who you're talking about. Don't worry, I blocked them, so you're not going to see any more shit. What creativity? What are you talking about? What creativity? I'm not dropping names. It's just a guy, just a dude. He's a concept artist. AI outside of medical use is a net negative in society. Completely false. I mean, in medical use, it's going to excel, but never mind just that, but also science, technology, engineering, and mathematics is going to be a massive boost to that as well. Never mind being able to channel what people find to be the most interesting to them, or better ways to teach them, and then have skill sets be rapidly amplified. So education is going to be pretty big. Let's see here. The GA is going to boost Scream hard, especially since Nev is back. Yeah. I hate that they got rid of Melissa and Jenna, but now I do want to see Scream 7. God damn it. That's kind of the thing, right? So one of the things I've mentioned this before when it comes to this kind of stuff is people will always justify entertainment. It's the same thing with fucking AI. It's the same thing with fucking AI. Okay. It's like some people will be like, no, I'm not going to watch Scream 7. Okay. Cause fuck Spyglass, fuck Paramount. Right. But then people are going to be a general audience like, yeah, that's kind of fucking cool. I mean, yeah, they fucking did Melissa dirty, but it looks kind of cool. You know, and they're like, I want to see it. I want to see it. So, anyway. Okay. Let's see here. Didn't see the Scream 7 trailer, saw the story trailer for Zootopia 2. Here's the thing with Zootopia, man. And this is what I'm worried about with Zootopia 2. Because Zootopia is like, I think, probably my favorite Disney animated film in the last like 25, 30, 40, 50 years, whatever. It's so good. The movie it's a noir story. It's absolutely a noir story. You could take it out of Zootopia, put it in Los Angeles like in the 1940s. You know, I mean, it's basically fucking like Chinatown, right? I'm in theory. And you can, I don't know, I've never seen Chinatown, but it's a noir story. And it was anti-racist and pro-cop. It was really, really, really well done. What are they going to do for the sequel? The snake thing seems kind of weird, but it's like, I don't know. Disney sequels ain't always bad. I haven't seen the first one, so I have no dog inside. Bitch, go watch Zootopia. It's so good. It's so fucking good. Zootopia is so good. I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, the Coke ad was fine. It looked fine, Zap. I don't think they're going to, I don't know if they're going to show it on TV or whatever, but it looked fine. It's a reptile segregation story, apparently. Well, yeah, they said that there's no reptiles in Zootopia, and I'm trying to remember it because they had, like, predators and prey, and there's all the different biomes. You know, were there turtles? I don't know. Yes, it did, Zap. Yes, it did. You're wrong. Am I saying that Chinatown is rampant with crime? It's a fucking movie. So anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with it, to be honest with you. I mean, I'll take the kids to go see it, is what I plan on doing. Taking my kids. My kids. All right. So here, I want to show you all this. This one is an AI video. I haven't seen this one yet, but we might get a kick out of it here. This one caught my eye yesterday. So just saw probably the coolest Halloween film made with AI today. Insane stuff. VO3 for core scenes. Nano banana and Hicksfield popcorn for the wide shots, close-ups, and cutaways. Enhancer and Magnific for the upscales. Kling and Sea Dance for the animation. Artlist for the music, 11 Labs for the voiceover. Seriously wild workflow. That's a lot. That is a lot. All right. Like, this is what I'm talking about, right? You have to do multiple services, multiple things to be able to work, right? You know, no, you're wrong, Zap. You're just wrong. Do I need to show it to you again? You're wrong. So here, check this one out. I haven't seen this one yet, but it's like, let's see how good it is.
People don't mean to be cruel. It's just when you look like me, people don't really see you. They see monster. I tried yoga once. Thought maybe it'd help me relax, center myself or whatever, but yeah, don't want to talk about it. I even tried one of those dating apps. Let's just say the algorithm wasn't built for someone like me. So most days I just stay home and listen to the world outside, and I think, man, that must be nice to just belong somewhere. But Halloween, that night's different. That's the one night I can walk around and no one screams. And I feel human. Yeah, I scare people. I get it. But you know what scares me? Being alone. Au bout du fil, la nuit défile. Dans mon exil, un coin tranquille.
Wow, that was pretty good. All right, couple little things that were, were definitely, you could tell was AI, but it doesn't feel AI. Parts of it felt AI generated. Parts of it felt pretty damn good. Some of the wide shots had a little bit of issue. The close-ups looked really solid. The music was good. The animation was good. The expression was good. The Curse of Frankenstein is better. Yeah, okay. Nice premise for a rom-com. Yeah, I feel him. Well, yeah, that's kind of the male loneliness epidemic is definitely something that is real. You know, I would I invite one person to have complete conniption fit over that because they're going to be like, it's the worst thing in the world, despite the fact that the message is basically like, hey, if you know someone who's lonely, send a message and ask if they're all right. You know, like, be a good person, love your friends, sort of thing. Of course, they won't see it that way because narcissists never do. Now, what caught my eye about this one was this guy here, Jonathan E. Stewart, who is a writer at Pixar, Warner Brothers, Netflix, former head of engagement at Alpha. I don't know what Alpha is. Creative strategist, TEDx speaker, hubby dad dude, okay? But writer at Pixar, Warner Brothers, Netflix. So he says, this is an AI-generated film. It's better than 99% of the short films I've ever seen. It's better than 99.999% of the AI-generated films I've seen. Every tool in it was masterfully used by creator Simon Meyer. But before we scream about robots destroying art, let's reflect for a moment on who dreamt up the concept, wrote it, planned it, and oversaw the whole process. Simon Meyer is a human artist. Bravo, Simon. So think about that. Think about that. The idea, the concept, the writer, the showrunner, the producer, everything about it was done with a human. A human put that together. Yet still, for some reason, that is absolutely something that is seen as not good enough. You know what I'm saying? Right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, that's all I'm, that it shows, it goes to show you. But what caught my eye was trying to think where there was a one, damn it, where's it at? I thought it would have been closer to the top because one of the guys I follow was talking about it. Let's see. The irony of this, yeah. All right. People are just giving this guy fucking shit. Right? They're just going after this fucking guy. And you know, it's kind of wild to me. I'm trying to see if I could find the guy I'm looking. Anyway, the guy I'm looking for on this one is Patrick Reed Johnson. And Patrick Reed Johnson is the writer and director of Baby's Day Out. That came out back in like 95, 96, somewhere in there. Angus, that came out in 94, 95. He wrote Dragonheart, that one with Dennis Quaid and Sean Connery. Didn't direct it. He wrote it, though. Created the franchise. He did a movie back, it came out a couple years ago called 5/25/77, which is like an autobiographical film about when he was a kid that he shot like back in 2007, but it took like 15 years or something like that to come out. And he also did one of my personal favorites, Space Invaders. So it's crazy. Jarbo, you will join Del Toro in saying fuck AI. No, I won't. I love Guillermo del Toro. That man has an amazing imagination. He is one hell of an artist, but that man is crashing out over AI so bad. And I think it has everything to do with Hideo Kojima. I think the fact that Hideo Kojima came out and was all like, AI could be okay, you know, and then all of a sudden Guillermo's like, no, Hideo, no, come on, no. So he has to go out there and reinforce the idea, you know, get everyone to chant "fuck AI" while they're at the, you know, at a screening of Frankenstein. It's like, all right, what? Let your art stand by itself. Let it speak for itself. What the fuck are you doing? And it just goes to show you that there's an insecurity. It's more about insecurity than it is anything else. Okay, when he's like, I would rather die than use AI. Right? That's insecurity. When he's out there you know, trying to get people to follow him and to chant, fuck AI, right? That is insecurity. It's all insecurity. The man is a best picture winner, a best director winner, I think, right? He has won multiple awards. His films have been iconic for decades. he has nothing left to prove. Ultimately, even when stuff like Crimson Peak and Nightmare Alley fail to connect, right? Like even when like his Pinocchio film for Netflix, you know, which again kind of seems funny that this guy's all about like the theatrical, all about the physical media experience, everything else, you know, and it's like, yeah, I've got Pinocchio, the Criterion version of it on 4K and everything. And his movies are ones I do want to get on 4K because like they're very handcrafted, you know, but at the same time, it's like you have nothing else to prove. Why are you running from this? Why is a really big question. Like, what are you so fucking afraid of? Right? I think it boils down in many ways to a lot of these people who are looking at this and going like, it's too easy. It doesn't feel right. And that's a real issue with some of these creative types. They're so used to doing it one way that the new way of doing it, the new technology is just simply too much. Right? They're all Brooks from fucking Shawshank Redemption. They've been in the walls for too long. They come out into the real world and everything is fast and moving too quick for them. And they're like, I don't know what to do. And that's where I feel Guillermo del Toro is at. Like legit. Again, love the guy's work. Can't wait to watch Frankenstein. Looking forward to it. Hopefully they'll do a physical media release, although it's Netflix or probably not. But again, it's just, I stand by my statement on that one. I think he is afraid. I think he's afraid of the future. I think he's afraid of not being able to compete. The thing is, but again, he's got nothing to prove. He's got nothing to prove at all. You know, like the thing that the biggest sin that Guillermo del Toro ever put forward in Hollywood was the fact that he attached his name as a producer to a bunch of really shitty movies. Almost none of the films that were produced by Guillermo del Toro were good. But then again, I do think that a lot of the time he came in late into the game, kind of like Mike Flanagan with Shelby Oaks, came in after the movie was already shot in order to be an executive producer. Why is that? Because they paid him the money to do it. So, have I watched Welcome to Derry yet? No. I haven't yet. I need to. Kojima wants his waifus in celebrity scans. Oh, dude. Yeah, he wants Stephanie Houston. So bad. Let's see here. What about that Prime movie he produced? What Prime movie? Let's see here. He used CGI, right? It's not really all that different. It's really not. It's just like the handcrafted. He's really big on the handcrafted side of things. And I think that's kind of the key issue here is that Guillermo really likes things to be a certain way. I understand it. I get it. I ain't faulting the dude for it, you know? I think that he I think that he definitely like has I lost my train of thought on that one there. Okay. Here we go. This is here. Thank you. Says Guillermo del Toro yelled at the Academy Award show for the treatment of animation, calling it a kids-only entertainment. Yeah, that was definitely like fucking dumb, man. Animation, it absolutely deserves a place at the table. Absolutely deserves a place at the fucking table. I'm glad to see. I'm very glad to see that that Flow did as good as it did last year. Flow was amazing. I loved it. Okay. And yeah. Anyway, like you got people right. Oh my God, you got people right now on Twitter that are trying to like, if you want to boycott all the Coca-Cola products, this is everything that they own. Oh my God. Let's see, what do they own here? Anything I drink? Bargs, no. Gold Peak, sometimes. Coca-Cola, rarely. Dasani, never. Vitamin water, no. Smart water, no. Yeah, I don't drink a lot of Coca-Cola products, so I'm good. I'm good. Not that I would boycott them anyway, but yeah. Look, man, again, it's just, it's like Hollywood people are going to be Hollywood people. It's just the way it goes. Is Matt sponsored by Coca-Cola? God, no. I say way too many dirty things. Way too many dirty things. I drink Poppy, so yeah, I'm good too. I don't know what that is. Isn't that fucking probiotic soda? Andrew here says, if you ask the average person, would you rather watch a CGI mess or practical effects, they'd go with the latter. I think so too. I agree. I think if you were to ask them, but I think in many ways, a lot of people aren't up to date on what's happening with the, that's happening with all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't pay attention to any of that shit, So I'm not too worried about that. But all right, here's the command unit had dropped this it's 35 seconds. It's a short AI Warhammer Emperor of Mankind edit. Okay. Cool. I don't know, man. I mean, with no context, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You know what I mean? That makes it really difficult to get into it. I just say that this makes it really difficult to get into it because it's just, it is what it is. Also, real quick question here. Has anybody played Arc Raiders yet? I'm kind of curious. Like, it's $40. I was really surprised at how inexpensive the game is, and I'm kind of curious about all that, right? Like, is that like, is it good? Is it worth the $40? That ends up being something I'm very curious about. So yeah. Anyway. Okay, where are we at? What did I want to watch? Oh, yeah. I'm trying to find it. If I have it on I've been watching it on my TV, so it's on my TV YouTube algorithm, but it may be difficult to find on here. So anyone planning on seeing what was it? Is Badlands comes out this week, right? That's Badlands is this week and Running Man is next week. Is that where we are? Because I want to see those. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to go and see it this week. I think thankfully, with work being a little bit on the slow side, we're going to be I might be able to slip away, right? I might be able to slip away. Let's see here. Might try to see Badlands and Begonia this week. Now, I'm not telling you that there is a watchable copy of Begonia online. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. And there's definitely not a watchable copy of Shelby Oaks online. You should go see those in theaters. 100% go see those in theaters. You should absolutely go see those in theaters. It is very much a worthwhile endeavor to go outside and watch movies. All right. But you know what sucks? I was looking at this last night. I was going to go see a movie tonight, like the last show. My movie theater is now no longer showing movies past like 8:30. And I'm not able to get to an 8:30 show. So they basically kind of, fucking forced my ass out again, which pisses me off. But whatever. Okay, so here's what I want to show you guys. You want to see Begonia in the theaters? Yeah, I want to see it in the theaters too. It looks pretty solid. It looks crazy. Jesse Plemons is great. Okay, so this is AI has finally sapped. Sora 2 moments gone off the rails. Dude, some of this shit is fucking wild. Our 24-hour movie theater is still around. They've never really existed. Not in the way that you think. Sometimes theaters will go 24 hours on like holidays, like New Year's Eve is one. Music Man, I think just because lack of people are showing up. I live in a small town. I live in a small-ish town, And I don't want to pay fucking. There's a Regal, but it's like, it's like 25 minutes away, and I don't want to spend the gas. The other one's like right down the road, and I have the Cinemark Pass. So, tell me where I can find the director's cut of Event Horizon. I'm gonna fucking Google it. Jesus, what do I know about that? See if you can find it on. See if you can find it on. What's it called? Oh God, what's it called? Archive.org or something. You might be able to find it there. Okay, so this is Sora 2 Craziness, Zaniness. Don't know what to expect. Haven't seen this one yet, but these are pretty funny.
How Andy plays with me. It's starting to hurt. I think I need to find someone else. We should go on an adventure.
From the same studio that brought you Toy Story, Disney Pixar Animation.
You just won a ferocious rabid baboon. That's right. An honest to primal companion with a whole lot of energy. Here he comes now. Oh my word! Look at those teeth. He is ready for it.
Afternoon. Can I get a hot coffee, please?
Sure thing. 1 bean burrito with extra beans coming right up.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Listen, first thing, I don't got hepatitis, I don't got COVID, none of us do. We just want it out of that crate, all right? Truck flip, doors pop, we took the opportunity, that's it.
So you're saying everyone's healthy?
Healthy as a coconut, just cold it.
Hi, did you know we need to repaint the living room? Also, I saw this adorable throw pillow. Can I have $20? Oh, and by the way, my cousin's birthday is coming up. What are we getting her? It's my non-stop talking wife, the life-size doll that never stops chatting. Perfect. I'm just gonna grab a matcha latte, 3 more pillows, and maybe a weekend getaway. Thanks, honey. She asks for money. Can I have 50?
Yo ya llevo más de media hora esperando. ¿Ustedes qué? ¿Se van a burlar o qué? No es que esto ya es una falta de respeto, hermano. Entonces, ¿qué hago? O me atienden o me voy. Mierda.
When the energy comes in, you redirect it like water. See the elbow here is the hinge.
Bruce, can you shut the fuck up about fighting already? I'm trying to paint this fucking forest. Ha!
All right. I'll let the trees have their peace.
Appreciate it, buddy.
In the case of baby Jalen, Mr. Rogers, you are not the father.
Dad, someone stole my bike.
It was probably one of them dang Snickers.
Oh shit.
Figures.
Oh my God.
Sorry I'm late. I just had to take a massive shit. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You okay, ma'am?
Oh, heaven!
Well, darling, that smile's about as radiant as an orphan trapped in Chernobyl.
Gosh.
Man, if you don't shut your bitch ass up.
Meet the new dildo from McDonald's Happy Meal. It's a soft, dill-speckled silicone loaf loaded with soothing pulse dots. Give it a squeeze, feel the vibe, and roll away the day.
All right, Miss Peterson, this is the new joint-easing balm. Just a quick tap to get it in the muscles.
A tap with that ladle?
Trust me, professional technique. You good down there?
This spring,
100 women.
one impossible task. Face it, ladies, he's not going to go easy on us. One chance to change.
We don't have to do it alone. We do it together.
And one truth they can't outrun.
Ready? Let's hold ourselves to it.
100 Women versus Accountability. Only in theater.
New from 6-7 Toys, the not-so-handy husband playset.
Can you open this jar for me?
Smooth hands, wife cuts the lawn, and he even
Who
asks
should
for
we
help.
hire to fix this?
Who cooks in a lesbian relationship?
Who?
Neither. They eat out.
Yo, you wild, Mr. Rogers?
It looks like you're pregnant.
I am?
No, I'm sorry. I said it just looks like you are.
Oh.
We'll check some labs and go from there, all right?
Introducing the Baby Daddy playset, featuring the classic lie. I'm down the street. GPS says he's still at home. Batteries not included. Accountability not included either.
In the case of baby Jalen, wacky inflatable tube man, you are not the father.
Congratulations, sir. It's a boy.
Not bad, huh? This old motor can still run.
Well, you better change the oil because this one came out black.
What the fuck?
Can you tell me where the CDs are?
CDs? What do you mean CDs?
CDs, no!
Oh, you poor thing. Are you lost?
Oh, hell no!
What the fuck?
What the fuck is taking so long? Pick a number, you moron. I'm aging live. Get it right or get the fuck off my stage.
Grandma, open the door. It's cold. Your daughter won't feed me. I love you, Grandma.
Date. New from 6-7 Toys, it's the Toxic Tinder Date playset.
Online.
But wait until you meet her in real life.
What do you do for a living? How much money do you make? You look shorter in person.
5 dramatic phrases.
I never believed in love at first sight. Until now.
Guess the badge can't stop my heart from crossing the line.
Then let's run.
Coming this summer, Torta Patrol.
Here are the chicken
Rational.
fajitas. Careful, it's hot.
Grassy ass.
Oh, look at you. Shelly
Spanish. Class back in high school. I'm impressed.
It's the same old nagging wife spirit breaker playset.
I swear, it's like I have a third child.
With 20 soul-draining phrases.
I wish I liked to cook as much as you like to eat. Here we go again.
Ugh, no batteries needed and tons of add-on packs to collect. The same old nagging wife spirit breaker playset, only $19.99.
Well, hey there, little Phil.
What are you doing?
Oh, look at you. You're always cleaning around me. I'm starting to think you like having me close. Do you?
This is the part I like. Watch how quick he jumps.
He's so
Oh
fast.
no.
Here it comes.
Look, the puppy. He makes the funny face.
Oh no. Oh no.
Flag, offense, number 67, looking at me weird. 10-yard penalty, repeat the down.
You weird? That's the thing.
Who did this?
Not me. The cup fell itself.
The cup jumped?
Yeah. It did a flip.
Mr. Bryant, could you sign this for me, please? Big fan, lifelong, it'd mean everything. Kobe, right here, I'm right here. Sir, the card's right here, pen's ready.
Are you a ghost or something?
What? No, you can't see me?
Buddy, it's late. You have school in the morning. Time to turn it off and get in bed.
Shut the fuck up and make me a bowl of Fruit Loops before I tell Dad you cheated on him.
Introducing the all-new McDiabetes Extra Value Meal. 20,000 calories of unapologetic deliciousness. Double beef, fried chicken, bacon, onion rings, curly fries, and a chocolate tsunami shake. Whoa.
It's a mountain you can eat.
This is my first black boyfriend playset. He's
Oh
so
God,
cool.
no.
He
Oh
listens,
no.
shares snacks, and even takes cute selfies.
He's the nicest.
Want to grab a latte?
My first black boyfriend playset. Joy
I wasn't slow! I was saving them!
Saving what?
The shrooms! For the last lap! You don't waste them early!
Sir, you're holding up half the city for this.
What about the road?
Tow truck's on the way. Sit.
From Disney and Pixar.
You always make the early shift worth it. You know that?
Maybe it's the chocolate talking.
Maybe it's not.
Fudge Packers, a sweet love story.
Just a little bit of that dark color right there in the corner. Let it
Oh,
live. Let
shit.
it live in the mist. Oh, goodness gracious. That's not happy at all.
Mr. Kearns, what are you supposed to be?
I'm buzzed.
Mr. Raymond, what are you supposed to be?
Oh, me? I'm raising canes.
And what are you supposed to be, Mr. Barber?
Dr. Pepper.
Oh, that's good.
What are you dressed as, Mr. Jenkins?
A jaywalker.
Mr. Delaney, what on earth are you supposed to be?
I'm a chipmunk.
Oh my gosh.
I've been wanting to watch this with you guys, man. This shit's
So there's rumors you walked on water. What do you have to say about that?
Bro, I was just trying to impress the hoes. Call it what you want. Call it what you want.
She felt like she didn't fit anywhere.
I don't know where I belong.
Let me show you. Until someone opened a door to a place made just for her.
This feels right.
What's your favorite thing about the pumpkin patch?
Definitely milking the cow. I love that.
Sir, we actually don't have any cows here, only bulls.
That's okay. Bull milk tastes way better than cow milk. It was delicious.
Look how fast he's texting these miners. He is absolutely flying. Fingers a blur over the keys. That's another 5, another 10. The count is melting right now. He doesn't even stop to breathe. This is textbook outreach. He wipes his...
Oh my. Hello there.
You read? Don't point it out.
Dad, is it true all Asians look alike?
I'm your neighbor, not your dad.
It's new from 6-7 Toys. It's the Nagging Wife playset. Comes with a couch and glass of
When are you
wine.
going to finish the bathroom? I need you to set up my new IKEA furniture. Why did I marry such a lazy man?
Get yours today.
Deep breath in and all the way out. Nice and easy. Here we go.
You okay?
Look at this big guy. He knows where he's going.
Straight to the cat food aisle by the look of him.
Right safe, buddy.
Brought to you by Pixar Studios.
I waited and found this moment my whole life.
Perfect recruit. Come on, Garcia.
Special Forces, Summer 2026.
Oh, shit.
Here you go, little dragon. Plenty of sweets.
Thanks, mister.
Now.
Meet the new Black Hairy Chicken. Crispy, seasoned to the max, and dripping in our hot sauce neckbone glaze. Paired with smoky collard greens, a slab of fatback cornbread, and washed down with a large ice-cold grape Kool-Aid. All of it.
Come on, come on.
It's right on
Oh,
it.
no.
Yes. Hold tight. Don't slip. Oh, yes. My friend. Incredible.
Your arms can't reach, Frank. You can't keep operating like this.
We can't ignore this any longer. You're off surgery.
You have to choose patience or pride.
Frank MD. New episode Tuesday at 9.
Can somebody tell Enrique to shut that fucking thing off? Doesn't he know we're filming right now?
You're looking live from Sky 7 over Interstate 81. That is the suspect. Yes, a man on foot moving at 70 miles an hour carrying what authorities say is a plate of hot chicken wings.
Unbelievable, Dan.
He is
Meet my loser boyfriend.
He even comes with a gaming controller.
And a blank job application.
For, whenever.
He just hangs out while we do all the fun stuff.
And he's life-size.
My loser boyfriend. Your problem now.
Introducing the all-new beef curtains from Arby's. Thin sliced roast beef tied right down the middle, holding in melted Swiss and a savory, saucy center.
That's good.
Layers like drapes, flavor you.
You're my superhero, Mom.
When the system snaps.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Picking up this first hill, and I think he just realized this is not a ride to piss.
Hello, Shaniqua. It's time to play a game. Fill out the application in 30 minutes, or suffer the consequences.
It gets lonely here on the farm.
Oh, no.
Doesn't it, champ?
Oh, no.
From Disney and Pixar comes the story of a man chasing a fresh dream. We don't do this in our family. Against tradition, against the odds, he searched the world just to feel clean. It feels like freedom. Finding deodorant, coming soon.
McDonald's knows with government shutdowns, money is tight. So McDonald's has the new Shutdown Jam Sandwich for 99 cents. Just take the 2 slices and jam them together.
When the time comes, loosen your wrist. Let the mallet do the work.
Like this?
That's it. You've got it. So will he. Disney and Pixar present How to Beat Your Meat.
Bubba, rate your mama on a scale from 1 to 10 and be honest now.
-4. You shaped like a burnt recliner and smell like blunt wraps and eviction, bitch. You ain't even top 5 in this damn trailer.
Oh my Lord.
Chef Cat, is that pad thai ready? Come on, it's gonna burn. The table's been waiting 10 minutes already. All right, take your time.
Moms, I like girls.
No son of mine is going to be straight.
I like girls. That's who I am.
I don't want to sit on the drag queen's lap.
Introducing Reese's Beanbags, a hefty milk chocolate pouch textured with viney grooves and sprinkled with chocolate-covered coconut, hanging heavy with 2 big round treasures inside. Break it open, you'll find a load of smooth peanut butter wrapped in creamy chocolate.
Hey there, Daniel.
You're a good boy, aren't you? Yeah, soft as can be. You little mother...
Check it out. These aren't pants. These are 20 grilled cheese sandwiches holding hands on my legs. Crispy, buttery, gooey, wearable. I call them grilled cheese pants. You get lunch, you get style, you get happiness.
Go ahead, buddy. Grab a handful.
I don't want candy. I want vegetables. You got any carrots in there?
Vegetables? It's Halloween, kid.
I said vegetables.
From Disney and Pixar, meet Monica, first week on the job at the White House.
You must be the new intern everyone's talking about. Welcome to the Oval Office.
Thank you, Mr. President. It's an honor.
But when she's invited into
Y'all fuckers are hypocrites.
Oh, my word. Micah! Lord have mercy.
We don't say that here, baby. Shh.
But they are.
Come on, sit down. Quiet now.
Introducing the new McNigglet's from McDonald's. Black furry chicken nuggets served up in their own little white mask.
Oh my God, no, no.
Crispy on the outside,
Disavow, disavow.
Mister, could you sign this for me, please?
Acknowledge my ass. Now fuck off.
Hi, my name is Riley. I made pants with a pocket for your snack. Grilled cheese, hot dog, whatever you like. Keep it right here, nice and warm, while you walk around.
So the food actually stays in there without making...
Yeah.
Where's the gabagool?
So little.
Look at him go. Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, honey.
Hey,
Little man.
Stop that baby.
He's heading for the hall.
Fast.
I'm coming.
Yo, that's awesome. He's got a
Meet
Corona.
the new Reese's Nutsack. 2 big chocolate-covered nuts joined together in one glorious bite. Smooth chocolate, luscious filling, and a hearty crunch inside. Grab a Nutsack today.
Simple new from 6-7 Toys. It's the My Mexicana
Oh,
white playset.
no.
She comes with everything. Shot glass to throw, giant pots and pans, and a big bottle of purple cleaning solution.
Dios mío.
She even talks. Get yours today.
Brought to you by Pixar Studios.
911, what is your emergency?
Please hurry. I think my dad is having a stroke.
We're sending units right away.
The Stroke.
Real Rigs presents the Portland Playset. Don't step on a needle, pop up your patch tent right on the sidewalk. Comes with baggies, a spoon, and 2 kinds of mystery dust. No public restrooms? No problem. Poo anywhere. Load up your loot bag, pull on your ski mask, and do whatever you want. Because in Portland, who's stopping you? It's the ultimate destination.
Not entirely wrong.
For 17 years. How are you feeling?
I think this will be my last season, Tom. I'm getting old.
We start with heartbreaking news out of Cincinnati. The Bengals confirmed that defensive end Harambe died last night after a child entered his home. The team says the injuries he suffered were fatal.
Here comes Harambe off the edge.
It's tough. Harambe was the guy who...
The pylon.
Touchdown.
Two-way monster.
Just more than a teammate. He lift his locker room up every day. Joke with everybody, work harder than anybody. He goes in without him.
Down goes the quarterback.
You're left.
May he rest in peace. Dicks out for Harambe. Holy shit, that was fucking funny. All right, here's the deal. I gotta go because I was laughing so hard I kept waking my girlfriend up, so I'm in trouble. Tomorrow night I'll go live again, and tomorrow night we'll spend time making these. Okay, we will spend time making our own Sora 2 videos and seeing what kind of collection we can put together. But real quick though, before I go, for those of you who are here watching, did you like that shit? Was it fucking funny? It was really fucking funny, wasn't it? I think the thing about that, about the thing about Sora is that it's a slot machine, but you can get it to do some crazy shit. I thought it was really fucking funny. I really enjoy that shit. It cracked me the fuck up. Tons of Brandon AI tomorrow. I mean, we could figure something out. So if you guys want, take a look at how to do some of that stuff. I'm tired of AI slop in general. Jess, buddy, it's like, you got to admit, this is kind of fucking funny, man. All right. Like, it is what I find to be pretty much the most interesting thing going on. I agree with Spherical Man. The racist shit got a little much. I didn't like that too much, to be honest with you. I was like, I mean, like the Harambe thing was pretty funny. But like the McDonald's chicken nuggets thing, some of that stuff is pretty bad. The Pixar ones are really funny. The stroke, holy shit. Imagine that as a movie. Imagine that as a fucking movie. Kid thinks his dad is stroking out because he's fucking jerking off. Oh my God. The world we live in. The world we live in. So yeah, we'll do that tomorrow night. It was it's not necessary, Music Man. It's just not necessary. It's like, a lot of like the fucking animal shit was really funny. The stuff with dude, I saw some of the cats that are really good. The How to Beat Your Meat was pretty solid. That was a funny one. This feels like old, like Newgrounds, like Adult Swim type shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think like that's one of the reasons why people are really kind of liking it, is because of just how like the Bruce Lee and Bob Ross was pretty good. Fucking Mr. Rogers and Tupac. that was solidly good shit. And so I'm assuming we have a fair amount of like, people hate watching, but I don't really feel like there's a lot you can really kind of hate watch on that right now. I think a lot of it's pretty solid. I think a lot of it is definitely pretty good. So anyway, I don't know if anyone here is even watching on Twitter. Twitter is kind of crazy for that shit these days. So the rat from Demolition Man is now making his own rat burgers, pretty much. Go play watch some Dispatch. It's so good. I do like I like Telltale Cell games. I heard Dispatch is pretty good. I've been playing Dead Cells. I keep getting my shit wrecked on Dead Cells. Like I cannot beat the fucking game. But I am working on some stuff story-wise, as well as working on more of the deep lore stuff. Kind of just pre-creating content for that one, so that can be ready to go at some point in time. But yeah, guys, this was fun. A lot of fun. I think that Coca-Cola shit was pretty cool. Appreciate the conversations. Thank you guys again for all the support. Really appreciate that. It's good. It's good stuff. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun doing that tomorrow. So think of some ideas that could get me that could not get me in trouble. How about that shit? And I'll talk to you guys later. So thank you guys very much.
Turn off that pesky ad block.